wait to see all that you will achieve, and we will be cheering you on every step of the way. The next singer to be recognized, Shane Kokoska. Shane has completed the 4 years of the Tennessee High School and will graduate this coming May with a degree in construction science management. Today, Shane is being accompanied by his proud parents, Gina and Travis Kokoska. Travis would truly like to extend their heartfelt thanks to everyone in the Islaw family, to the coaches, Shane's teammates, past and present, club administration, social media staff, game day operations staff, and anyone else. We cannot thank you enough. 4 years ago, we dropped Shane off 600 miles from our home outside of Philadelphia, and the new home that you have provided to him made his transition seamless and provided him with memories and friendships forever. All for life. The next singer to be recognized, Jenna Sisla. Jenna has proudly served as a club officer of the Tennessee High School for the past 3 years. This May, she will graduate with a degree in political science and a minor in honors leadership studies. She will continue her journey next year at the University of Wisconsin Law School. Jenna is lovingly presented by her parents, Michael and Catherine Sisla, who couldn't be prouder of her commitment to the team, her university, and her future. They celebrate her hard work, leadership, and the true volunteer spirit she exemplifies. We love you, Jenna. The next singer to be recognized is Rachel Deaton. Rachel has been working with the law for 2 years and has graduated this May with sports management degree. Thank you, Rachel. The next participant with the Tennessee High School to be recognized for senior day, Ian Toll. His mother Kelly, his father Chris, and his brother Joshua present him today. Ian, we love you so much and are so proud of your accomplishments both on and off the ice. You embody the sport of hockey with your kindness, inclusion, sense of family, and joy, and enthusiasm for life. Thank you, Ian Cole. And the last singer to be recognized, Hayden Zimmerman. Hayden was presented by his parents, Scott and his brother, Aaron Zimmerman. Hayden has served with the Ice Ball for 4 years. This year he has served as president of the club and coach of the Division III team. We are very proud of Hayden being so involved in the club while managing a full course load. You have accomplished so much all on your own. Your future shines bright. We are excited to see what you accomplish next. Thank you, Hayden Zimmerman.
Here we go.
Starting on defense for the Yellow Jackets, number 20, Jake Garcia. Defending number 21, Joshua Lee. Left wing, number 11, Ethan Baker. To the right wing, number 28, Andrew Hildrum. In center, number 22, Ethan Mulder. And in goal, number 32, Brendan Germano. Head coach for the Yellow Jackets, Kyle Roberts. And now your starting line for the Tennessee Ice Ball defending number 5, Chris Kelly. Also defending number 20, James DaCosta. And the left wing position number 3, Tyler Isle. The right wing position number 7, William Holbert. In center number 9, Mitchell Franklin. And in goal number 33, Patrick Green. Head coach of the Tennessee Ice Ball, Drew King. And now the official music for the national anthem presented by the singers from the Natalie L. Adams School of Music, who present the national anthem. If you'll please rise, gentlemen, remove your hats as we sing the national anthem. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second contest between these two teams. Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets taking on your Tennessee Ice Balls once again. And as always, my name is Charlie Serafian, joined here by the incredible Sawyer Stacy. This should be a fun one. Puck drop won by Georgia Tech. A nice little tribute to all our seniors out there. Chris Kelly. Wow, I mean, that guy, he's done a lot for Tennessee this year. Shane Kokoska, again, both of them getting the start tonight. Not only those two players, but our staff, Jenna Ciesla, Ian Tolk, Rachel Deaton, and head coach of D3 and president, Aiden Zimmerman. Georgia Tech controlling. A shot misses. So Patrick Green getting the start tonight for Tennessee. Lincoln Simons had a good game. So what a game that was last night.
One of the best of the season, if not the best. We haven't seen a whole lot of Tennessee D1. Like Charlie said last night, the last time me and Charlie commentated on a D1 game together at least was at the beginning of November, maybe at the end of October. They've been on the road for quite a while now, winning in Savannah, taking some contests in at the University of Georgia in Athens. And so it's been interesting to see him back here. It's nice to see him back here and see him play because it's so different from D3, and it's a breath of fresh air.
A breath of fresh air is correct. As Tennessee looking to open up with a breath of fresh air. Here they come the other way, thinking about it. Tries to get it to Frazier. Frazier wasn't able to hold on. He'll reset. Give it to Tyler Rose. Tyler Rose gets one in there. Pass intended for Cohen. Slipped off his skate. Stober now back there for Tennessee, right behind Germano's net. And by the way, Brendan Germano had quite the game yesterday. Took on about 40 shots. Only let 2 in. Is Connor Frazier now to Rose. Rose, shot, saved by Germano. Germano picking up right where he left off yesterday. Wow, an incredible game scorer with that .901 save percentage on the season. Germano was a brick wall last night.
Yeah, that was a really close call right there from Germano. He thought he had a hold of it down there at the bottom after Tyler Rose tried to get up over the leg. And luckily he got back under it and was able to get a hold of it before it got too far out of the crease.
Puck still in Georgia Tech zone. Tyler Rose will think about taking another wild shot. Tyler Rose knocks down a Georgia Tech defender right there. That was number 24 for Georgia Tech. Looks like he hit the ice hard there. Look to reset now. Again, Paul Marshall, such a good player for this Georgia Tech team. A defender. He did a lot last night. Again, a couple of Georgia Tech players had some really good defensive stances last night. Prayana Persana, one of those players, not to mention a few. Behind the net with it is freshman Tommy Carroll, trying to get something started early on for Tennessee. James Getz will hang on to it. Flick it up to Carroll. Carroll with it now. Tries to get up in front. Shot. Goal! Tennessee Ice Falls get on the board. Tommy Carroll to Will Schneider. Wow, a beautiful setup. And just like that, the Ice Falls are going to get up 1-0 very early on this game. Contradictory to what we saw last night, Sawyer.
Yeah, Brendan Germano was very, very frustrated that got past him. He's done unbelievable, has done unbelievable like we saw last night. 58 shots blocked. Was impressive, but Tommy Carroll was able to sneak it through the legs. We saw a lot of shots last night go straight to the chest of Brendan Germano, and he kept those locked down. Didn't really have a problem with those, but it was those creative shots, and that definitely was creative to get through the legs of Germano.
Will Schneider getting his 11th goal of the season. I mean, this guy's been doing it all as well. 16 assists. I mean, 22 games played. That's a lot of stats. Again, a lot of these Tennessee players leading the College Hockey South in stats. Tyler Isles, just one of them. 4 from the College Hockey South in overall points. So again, this Tennessee team is stacked. Should come useful for playoff time in Athens, Georgia next weekend. Updike, brought up from the D3 team a couple months ago. Tries to control in center ice. So go back to Patrick Green. Gets. Dumps it to Updike. Updike, cross ice pass. Isles gets it, loses it though. Stolen back though by Tennessee. Puck still in the middle. Isles tracking that puck down. It'll go right in front of Georgia's bench. Still trying to hold on to it is Tennessee. Mitchell Spranklin in there now. It'll be picked up back by Georgia Tech. Well, they'll look to reset here and recover from going down early. Or not. A wild shot out in front, almost like a baseball bat. Try to knock that one out of midair. Isles had it. Chris Kelly, the senior, a shot. Misses. No. Chris Kelly almost found himself a goal on senior night. Patrick Green's going to come way out of the goal. Get it up there to William Hurlbert, one of another players who was brought up from D3, as Isles will control now. Isles flicks one up. It'll go right behind Germano's net. Taken out by number 14 for Georgia Tech. Prene Persana will lose it, though. It'll be regained by Tennessee. Here come the Ice Falls. Thinking about it, it's Spranklin. Spranklin down there, up in front, loses it. Stolen by Georgia Tech the other way now. Number 28 for Georgia Tech, Andrew Hildrum, who got the start tonight for the Yellow Jackets, is going to get called for an offsides, and we'll get a face-off over in Tennessee's zone. So again, Sawyer, Georgia Tech falling short last night. What do you want to see from them? I guess you don't really want to see it from them, but what would you like to see from them to kind of come back in this game and maybe even out the series?
Hopefully nothing, as we are Tennessee fans here. Hopefully they put up a little more lackluster effort than they did last night. They did really well last night to put the pressure on Tennessee, especially on defense, and really show Tennessee, or at least get Tennessee scared on offense, as their goals came in quick succession of each other and were right off the snap of, some breakaway opportunities that Tennessee gave them. So I think Tennessee is going to be a bit more dialed in on defense tonight to lock down any sort of opportunity Georgia Tech might get, but Tennessee really needing to show up on offense a bit more today. They had a lot of offense last night, just couldn't connect on a lot of shots that they were getting.
Some really good setups early on in last night's game that ended nearly at 1 a.m. Again, though, Tennessee did a really good job at finding open opportunities. It was just better goaltending from Germano. Puck behind the back of their own zone. Frazier gets that up to Rose. It'll be Chase, and Kotzian will get there first. Puck in center ice, now controlled by the Yellow Jackets. They've got numbers, trying to set something up as King will just rifle that right back behind Patrick Green's net. So Patrick Green getting the start tonight. It was Lincoln Simons yesterday who had a really good game for the Tennessee Icefalls. Again, Tennessee's goalie room, so good, so deep. Such a treat to have such a deep goalie room, especially in the College Hockey South where there's so many lethal goal scorers. So again, puck stolen out in front. Here's a shot, a deke, saved by Green. Green, a good test very early on for the Yellow Jackets' second goal of the night. Second shot of the night, excuse me. Puck will now be chased by Frazier. Frazier, loses it. A good poke check from Jake Kotzian for Georgia Tech, able to knock that one free and stop Connor Frazier from getting a goal on the night. Taken out by Paul. Paul Marshall will lose it and get knocked up on the glass pretty hard. Schneider up there to Carroll. Carroll back to Schneider. Schneider to Carroll again. Carroll couldn't finish there. Out in front, I'm expecting another opportunity, but no, they're just going to let that one sail back. There's Shenkakoska, senior for the night, or early afternoon. Depends on where you're watching this night if you're in Europe. Kokoska will flick that one all the way up to Tommy Carroll. Tommy Carroll will try to hold on to it. It'll be controlled by Pavic. Pavic gets it up in front. Off the skate, loses it. Jack Gawney had a little bit too much heat on it, wasn't able to hold on. Getz will give it back to Carroll. Tommy Carroll, watch out, he's dangerous in open ice. Making his way down the ice, thinking about it. Up in front, no one was there to receive. Here come the Yellow Jackets the other way. Number 18 for Georgia Tech, Zach Keschner. Gets knocked up on the boards against the big Chris Kelly, a senior again. And puck will go back over to Lou, where he'll control here and take this one himself. Lou knocked up, stopped by Updike. Out in front, another dangerous pass. Tennessee's able to get it out of there. Trying to go back the other way to respond and get the second goal is Primo now. Thinking about it, up in the middle, shot saved by Germano. Kelly now to Ani. Ani's rifling a shot, saved by Germano once again. Here comes Tennessee again. A lot of shots so far early on in this first period. 7 to Georgia Tech's respective 3. So already finding some chances right where they left off yesterday. A shot from Kelly, a slap shot. A little bit wide left. That had some heat on it. Sawyer, if that one connected, I think that one would have ripped right through the back of the net. Oh my goodness. Another shot, and it's saved with the glove of Brendan Germano.
Tennessee's doing a really good job right now of getting Germano in his uncomfy place. A lot of times we'll see him poke out of the crease and start to flail a little. Tennessee really needs to see those moments where Germano lets his guard down and get the puck back quickly enough to put it past his blind spots, because that's where it's really going to count.
Multiple opportunities right in front of the nets, and Germano stopped all of them from having a chance. And oh no, I think the glass actually might be broken, and Georgia Tech's going to score. So not a good series of events for Tennessee. William Hurlbert went flying into the glass, and it looks like that glass board is actually broken. If we want to take a look at it, Bella's going to zoom in on the glass. It is out of place. A huge collision on the boards, which led to the puck going right in front of Patrick Green, and that puck snuck right past him. It's going to be a 1-on-1 hockey game very early on. We'll get a face-off in Tennessee's zone. Fans kind of stunned and quiet right here in the Knoxville Civic Auditorium Coliseum. As you would expect, no one really happy here. Not many Georgia Tech fans here, I can imagine, coming all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. 17% acceptance rate. Bet you guys didn't know that. Not the easiest school to get into. As Golick gonna try to find something there. Steals it up in front. Another opportunity for Georgia Tech. Can't get it to go. Good defense. Another shot out in front. Knocked away by Green. Watch out. Pucks are flying all over the face of Patrick Green. However, he's gonna stop any of them from going in. Patrick Green waking up here a little bit after that first goal for Georgia Tech. Frazier is gonna knock a Georgia Tech player right back into his own boards. Looks like Lou is not happy about that hit. Refs will call a stoppage of that play. We'll get a face-off over in center ice.
Yeah, I think some confusion on the defense led to that goal for Georgia Tech as the puck was along the backboards. Georgia Tech was able to get it to a player at the slot. I don't think Tennessee thought they were going to be able to get a pass to there.
What you just saw there was an incredible defensive play, putting your body on the line. It was number 15, Ryan Peacock, yes, like the bird, who just dove out and sprawled out, stopping that shot from going in. Chris Kelly, a wild shot. No one was there for the rebound. Jack Gawney trying to follow up with it as Peacock gets it out of there for Georgia Tech. And here comes Georgia Tech. They got numbers. Number 11 for Georgia Tech, Ethan Mazer, a starter, takes a shot, and they score again! Ethan Mazer and Ryan Peacock make their way down the ice, slip one right past Patrick Green. And so far, the Yellow Jackets have come into Knoxville and just stunned the fans.
Defense seeming to really lack tonight on Tennessee's part, or today, sorry. It's still early. But a couple of miscommunications, I think, on the Tennessee defense has left them with the deficit now. In the middle of the first. Tennessee seems to be dialed in on the offense, but the defense, I think there's a bit of an assumption maybe that they don't have to worry as much on defense. And
so Updike just took a huge shot there. And again, not the fun kind, as he hit the ice hard. Ugh, that one's going to hurt tomorrow in class as Miles Jackson up there now for Tennessee. We haven't seen a whole lot of Miles Jackson in the past couple of weeks, mainly because we haven't been doing the D1 games. Miles Jackson, such a good defensive presence all the way from Tampa. Shot on goal again. Georgia Tech trying to find the third. Hopefully Tennessee's defense will wake up a little here. I'm sure head coach Drew King is going to try to speak some life into them. Is stolen right in front again. A lot of costly and dangerous passes for Georgia Tech early on, Tennessee early on in this game, which has led to them going down 2 goals. Hurlbert now with Spranklin, trying to tie up this hockey game. Spranklin's got it, thinking about it, takes a shot off the skate of King. Cooper with it, up in front, has Spranklin back there again for Tennessee. Spranklin up in front, he's got Rose. Rose over to Cooper. Now back to Hurlbert, now to Isles. Tyler Isles out there, again, 4th in College Hockey South in overall points. Another shot, off the post. Spranklin wasn't able to find the right angle on that and tip that one in. Again, could have been dangerous and a possible opportunity for Tennessee. Puck out in front again, and Germano's going to lay on it.
I want to say it's good all the time Tennessee is spending on offense right now, but it seems what really matters right now is defense for Tennessee. Georgia Tech is taking no time at all to score the goals that they get, and so Tennessee has to have a bit more hustle after the puck whenever they aren't in control. Otherwise, Georgia Tech is going to get all these opportunities.
Tyler Rose was right in front of the net. Luckily, ricocheted that puck. I don't know if that's the right use of that word, but ricocheted that puck a little to the left and got that one out of there. Again, could have been dangerous. Kotzian back there for Georgia Tech. Again, they're looking for 3. That's right, 3. Already in this first period, 7 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this first period, and Georgia Tech is up 2-1 in this hockey game. Down in shots on goal, though. Tyler Isles tries to respond and get another one. Again, such a good ice skater, Tyler Isles. Isles now makes a move, takes a shot, saved by Germano. Tyler Isles, a nifty move, backhander, another opportunity, and it's saved again. Oh! So many chances out in front. Colin Dorcas put his body on the line. And it looks like we'll get a delayed penalty here. Sorry, I'm not sure who that's going to be on. But so many chances right in front of Georgia Tech's goal. Germano was able to stand his ground and play some incredible good hockey. Oh, I mean, that was a close one.
Yeah, it'll be a slashing call on Mitchell Spranklin. I do think that was justified. An unfortunate situation. Special teams really going to have to come alive here. Now is the time to lock in. Can't let Georgia Tech get too far ahead in this game. And so defense is going to have to be quick to the puck and quick to clear it down the ice.
An early clear, but it's stopped from Kotzian of the Yellow Jackets. And Updike right now is just going to pin that one up on the boards and try to stall time. Trying to get it out of there. Not able to get it out yet. Georgia Tech just trying to free that from the skate, and they do. So Georgia Tech now, well, think about it. A nice opportunity. It's Paul Marshall. Paul Marshall couldn't really get it. It's going to be covered up by Patrick Green. Can't hold on to it. Still controlled by the Yellow Jackets. Now here's Duckus asking for it. Not getting it yet. Lou spins around, trying to free up anything to find a shot opportunity. Again, puck out in front of Patrick Green. He's going to save it, and it'll be stolen out by Will Maring. Will Maring, again, such a good defender. The sophomore from Milwaukee, knocking it out again, and Tennessee will clear. A good penalty kill from the Ice Falls. 55 seconds left to go. A 4-on-5 hockey. Mitchell Spranklin, again, he's out there for tripping, I believe you said, or was it slashing?
Slashing.
Slashing. So Mitchell Spranklin in the penalty box for slashing. Pardon my use of words. Georgia Tech will get it out of there. Number 28, Andrew Hildrum, loses it. Regained by Peacock. 30 seconds left to go, the power play. Georgia Tech up 2-1 in this hockey game. College Hockey South playoffs right around the corner as Tennessee is looking to finish strong in the standings. They need to come out of here with a win. They want to have somewhat of a chance at a first seed. Chris Kelly will do a good job at clearing that. Be taken by Peacock. And it looks like Tennessee is going to successfully kill that power play. As Spranklin now will come out of the box, and Tennessee's out full strength. Taken by Ani. Trails back behind the net of Patrick Green, where we'll get a good pass to Frazier in the middle. He has Cohen on the side. Cohen, the leading goal scorer for the Vols, takes a shot. Saved by Germano. Wasn't able to keep it in his glove. It'll be a rebound opportunity for Tennessee. They weren't able to hold on to it again, but here they come regaining control. Rose has it, thinking about it, takes a shot. Good ricochet from number 11, Ethan Mazer of Georgia Tech. Cooper to Rose. Calling for it's Cohen. Cohen loses it. We'll get a line change. Frazier and Cohen coming off the ice. Updike and Carroll, both the freshmen, get on. Prasanna pinning it up on the boards. Carroll takes a shot. Saved by Germano. Tommy Carroll trying to track that puck down. Tennessee will come out of it. Carroll's not going to get there in time. Germano's going to flick that one away. Gets to Isles now. Isles making his way down the ice. Finds Updike. Updike can't finish. Falls into the goalie. Pushing and shoving right up in front. Updike got stuck in there. We'll get some tie-up right in front of the net of Germano. Stolen back by Tennessee. A broken stick out there on the ice. Making his way down is Hurlburt. Again, one of those players who was brought up from the D3 team very early on in the season, along with Dylan Updike. Here comes Hurlburt. Winds back. Puck pinned up on the boards right now. Spranklin and Hurlburt trying to free it from Jake Kotze and Joshua Liu down there. Georgia Tech comes out with it. Ani on the boards, trying to hold on to it. Spranklin now. They'll go back behind Georgia Tech zone. And it'll be freed by the Yellow Jackets. So here comes number 7, Colin Dorcas. Dorcas, pass intended for Marshall, couldn't get there on time. Still behind the back of the zone. Georgia Tech, King calling for it. Takes a shot, misses everything. Again, misses it again, and now a breakaway. Here comes Schneider, looking for his second, a wild shot, too far right. Would have been his second goal of the night. Jackson trying to get it. Spranklin now with the puck. Thinking about it. Back to Jackson. Jackson to Spranklin. Updike with it, loses it, gets it back, trying to find anybody in the middle. No one's there. Skates back around. Nifty moves, takes the shot, out in front, covered by Germano. And now extracurriculars right in front of the zone. Both these teams doing a really good job at keeping their composure, as we really haven't seen a fight last longer than 2.5 seconds. Refs all over that. Again, brings us back to the rule in the College Hockey South. No fighting. Face off. Georgia Tech zone. Taken by Georgia Tech the other way. Here's Molnar. Takes a shot off the post. Oh, he was robbed by the iron. You could hear that from all the way up here in the booth. Sounded like a spoon hitting a pole on a cold winter day as Tyler Rose will get that back for Tennessee. Oh, number 22, Ethan Molnar, is going to be thinking about that one tomorrow on the bus ride back to Atlanta, as Updike is going to take that puck and fire it up. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute remaining in this first period of play. 2-1 hockey game. Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets on top. Tennessee, however, leading the way in shots on goal. They've got 19 to the respective 8. Tennessee looking to tie up this game. Right in front, shot, saved by Germano. Oh, it was Henry Cohen, the leading goal scorer for Tennessee. He's got 16 on the season, looking for number 17. However, it'll be saved by Germano.
30 seconds left remaining in the first period. I don't know if Tennessee will be able to make something work to tie this game here in the first, but Tennessee really doing all the right things to create opportunities on offense, just not able to capitalize on them.
28 seconds left to go. Again, Sawyer, Tennessee, they did a really good job last night with finding opportunities, open passing lanes, and getting shots up on goal with this very good goalie, Brendan Germano. Again, though, they struggled a little bit. We're starting to see a repeat of what we saw last night.
Absolutely. And it seems like Georgia Tech has improved upon their strategy to really lock down defense. They do a great job of getting bodies in front of the net, blocking all the shots that Tennessee's getting.
Well, Mary's going to take a shot, saved by Germano. We'll hold on to it. Now Georgia Tech will try to get out of there. 2 seconds left, and that's going to do it for the first period of play. Well, Marion will reset 2-1 hockey game. Georgia Tech on top of your Tennessee Ice Falls on senior day. Sawyer, what do you want to see from Tennessee in the second period if they want to come back?
Really lock in on the shots on Brendan Germano. Sorry, he's done a really good job of visualizing the puck, localizing it to really stop any sort of puck heading his way, and so it's going to be important for them to lock in if they want to get some gold going and tie this game up. But Georgia Tech really doing great on offense, really quick, which has poked through the defense of Tennessee.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, please join us again for the second period of play. Should be a fun one to celebrate our seniors, Chris Kelly, Shane Kokoska, as well as our officers officiating and all that. Jenna Ciesley, Ian Tolk, Rachel Deaton, and not only that, but our president and coach of the D3 hockey team, someone's been with this program for a very long time, Aiden Zimmerman. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All right, my name is Dory Booker, and I'm here with number 33, Patrick Green from Tennessee Hockey, who is the starting goaltender for tonight's game against Georgia Tech. Now, Patrick, how do you mentally prepare yourself for a big game like tonight?
Yeah, I love having some good pregame energy. I love listening to some good music in the locker room, getting a good warm up in, just getting mentally prepared to go.
What do you think the team did really good last night that you think they could keep doing tonight to try and secure the win for us?
Yeah, we battled a lot last night. There were a lot of pucks on net that we probably should have put in the net, and it just didn't bounce our way. So I feel like today we're going to come out and face some good adversity and score a lot more goals.
Georgia Tech seemed to be an aggressive team last night. How do you expect to combat that aggressiveness in the net tonight?
Yeah, I feel like last night, with it being such a close game, I feel like we had some good composure. So I feel like just being able to stay composed throughout the entirety of the game, stay out of the penalty box, it'll be good for us.
All right, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It was an interview with goaltender Patrick Green right ahead of today's game as Georgia Tech will win the face-off. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Charlie Sarafian, joined here by the incredible jack of all trades, Sawyer Stacy. Sawyer, what did you like from Tennessee in that first period, and what did you not like?
Before I get to anything, I want to give a quick shout out to Shane Kokoska's parents in Merle Inlet, South Carolina. Grandparents, sorry. His parents are here. I had a chance to speak with them, and lovely folks from Philly. Probably excited about the Super Bowl matchup here in a couple weeks. But they just wanted to give a shout out to grandparents watching here on Senior Day for their grandson, Shane Kokoska, one of the seniors here. But like you said, Charlie, first period, what I liked from Tennessee was the amount of opportunities they were getting on offense. They were all over the net against Brendan Germano, but not quite able to get anything going in. And really impressive effort from Georgia Tech to be quick off the snapshots on offense and get 2 goals up on the board past Patrick Green. I'm sure he had a moment to himself in the locker room to kind of think about how he's going to approach the second period and how he's going to lock in himself. And I'm sure he had a moment to communicate with his teammates about locking in on offense as well. We're getting the opportunities, but we're not getting anything past. So it's time to really have a come to Jesus moment here at the Knoxville Coliseum and say, hey, we're getting the opportunities. We got to get it in the net now.
Puck out in front. It's Cooper. Thinks about it. Glove save by Germano. I mean, just plucking that out of the air like it was a foul ball, and he was the ball boy in a baseball park. Not really sure where I came up with that little analogy there. It kind of just came to me, but wow, what a save. I mean, he's been doing that all last night, all today. Such a good goalie, and again, looking back, one of the better goalies in AAU hockey with that .901 save percentage. 850 shots on goal, only allowing in, I believe, 80. It's just such a good guy to have in the back of the net. So here comes Tennessee the other way. It's Mehring, the sophomore from Milwaukee. Gets it in the middle. Stober, shot off the pad of Germano. Not able to find any nylon there. He'll be picked up back by Persona as Persona will do a little spin move just to get that puck out of there. Frazier hassling him up on the boards, holding on to it. Carroll, bit of a missed pass for Mehring. Not a problem for Mehring, though. Such a good skater, such a good high IQ, too, for William Mehring. A great hockey player, makes really good decisions most of the time. Pavic will get there, and we'll get a face-off over in Georgia Tech zone.
That's going to be a power play for Tennessee coming up in the next 2 minutes. Number 14 for Georgia Tech, Prani Prasanna, is heading to the box. Not quite sure for what yet. We'll get the call here in 2 seconds. It'll be a slashing call on Prani Prasanna of Georgia Tech. Tennessee on the power play here. Here's a golden opportunity for them to get a goal. Special teams has worked so far tonight, at least on the penalty kill. Power play unit hasn't seen any time yet. I don't believe they saw any time last night. I think Tennessee was the only one who committed penalties last night. I may be wrong about that. But now's the time for Tennessee's power play unit to come up gold.
Face-off won by Tennessee. Isles will dump it back over there for Cooper. Cooper will look to reset here again. Well said, Sawyer. This is a golden opportunity for Tennessee. Capitalize on power plays, and you really want to get this power play unit going in sharp for Athens next weekend. Again, Tennessee, they're going to have a lot of strict competition there, as Isles will give it back to Rose. Rose to Cooper. Cooper surveying, thinking about it. Cooper will find Isles again. Puck in the middle. Shot. Oh, lost it. It was Henry Cohen. Couldn't hold on to it for long enough. Isles will give it to Rose. Rose thinking about it. A slap shot off the pad again, or off the leg, excuse me, of number 15, Ryan Peacock. Playing some good defense up there in the zone. Georgia Tech very aggressive so far on this penalty kill. Rose in the middle. He's got Frazier. Frazier, shot, save, rebound, not there. Covered up again to the right. So many chances. Another one right in front. Score!
And a little silly to show it from Bryce Cooper. I wish we had a camera on us, Charlie. You would have seen me jumping up and down right there. I want to say 3 or 4 opportunities where the puck was teasing the goal, waiting to go in. As Rocky Top rings loud in the Coliseum, that was unbelievable goaltending by Brendan Germano, and the defense as well. I saw some defenders, I believe it was number 21 for Georgia Tech, Joshua Lee, down, his entire body laying down on the ice to protect Brendan Germano and help him out. But Tennessee was not letting anything pass, or Tennessee was not going to let that stop them, as they finally caught Brendan Germano off guard, and that's what's really the key for Tennessee offense today.
And a bottle rocket from Lou, Georgia Tech. That's how you respond to a goal, just as we were hyping up Tennessee's goal the other way. Wow, what a response for Georgia Tech. The Yellow Jackets fired up. 3-2 hockey game in this second period. So far, a lot of action in this second period. If you like goals, you're going to like this hockey game. However, if you like Tennessee Vols, you're not going to like this hockey game. They are down right now. Again, wow, a brutal response. It is now silent. It was once electric just 45 seconds ago.
Yeah, I think Patrick Green got a little caught off guard there.
And almost another goal scored for Georgia Tech. Here comes Tennessee the other way looking to respond. It would be electric. This place would explode if Tennessee scores right here. Here they go, trying to hold on to it, loses it. They've got it back. Here comes Tennessee. Numbers, a shot out in front. Not able to get it to those. Sanders again out in front. Track it down. Updike was right in front of Germano. Couldn't really slip it past him. Germano again sprawled out there and stopped it. Updike out in front. Another opportunity. Sanders couldn't finish. Georgia Tech looking to reset here. Again, a giant shot. Miles Jackson lays out Lou, the goal scorer for Georgia Tech. And here comes Paul Marner the other way, and now Spranklin's got it. A 3-on-1. Here comes Tennessee. And we'll get a delayed penalty in the zone. Oh, no. My mouth was watering there for a Tennessee goal. It's like putting up a donut in front of a cop. Oh, my goodness. And they'll get, it looks like Miles Jackson for a 2-minute penalty in the sin bin. Might have been, I don't know, Sawyer, what they're going to call there. Tripping, slashing. And interference is the call. We were trying to listen to what they exactly called there. He laid that dude out and put him to bed like a toddler. It was past their bedtime.
You know, I don't want to discredit Brendan Germano whatsoever, but Georgia Tech's defense is really doing a lot of heavy lifting to stop Tennessee from getting past the goal. 30 shots for Tennessee, 11 for Georgia Tech. I mean, that really shows how much Tennessee is spending in Georgia Tech zone on offense. So it's got to be frustrating if you're Tennessee. It's a little frustrating up here to see so many shots on the board, but only 2 goals, 2 of which are now leading us behind. in this game. So it's going to be important for Tennessee to finally lock in on offense, get something going, and really not commit any penalties. I guess that's an offsides. Not quite sure what was going on there. But
Offsides. Looks like that's what they're going to call Sawyer. I don't know if it's just me. Let me know if you concur with this opinion. It looks like Georgia Tech. Oh, it looks like Brendan Germano's undressing over there. Bella, if you want to go ahead and point to what's going on over there with Brendan Germano to the left. Down there in the goal. We're going to zoom in over there. So it looks like Brendan Germano's pad came off.
he's got a busted tire there
Yeah.
on the shoe. On the skate, sorry.
Get a room. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not really sure what happened. It might have been a busted skate or the pad just came off. Again, I've never seen that happen before in all my 4 months of announcing men's club college hockey.
You know, I was actually looking at some hockey terms the other day, and one of the ones I came across was a term called the passive box, and it's used on the penalty kill whenever a team tries to huddle in front of, and I'm sure we'll see it in the next minute from Tennessee, gets this like four-way box going right in front of the goalie to try and protect anything from going on.
And it looks like some more gear is going to come flying off. Brendan Germano loses a glove, it looks like. He's going to try to get that back on. Brendan Germano losing pieces of clothing left and right over there. I don't know if that's equipment manager issue or what that is, but here's Georgia Tech the other way. Looking to sneak something in there. Flicks it up in front. Trying to hold on to it. Georgia Tech still in Tennessee's zone. It's number 22 for Georgia Tech, Ethan Molnar. Looking to set this offense up and get a fourth goal. Georgia Tech still on a power play. Kind of almost forgot about that Miles Jackson power play. Good save there from Green. And it looks like Tennessee is going to kill this penalty. And here they come. An opportunity for the Ice Falls. And falling down the ice. Not a tripping call. It was clean. Tommy Carroll had a chance there. Wasn't able to hold on to it. Puck out in front again. Trying to get it in there. A shot saved by the body, the diving body of number 18, Zach Keschner. Zach Keschner was able to get down there and block that shot for Tennessee. The fans up on the glass loving it right now in the Knoxville Civic Coliseum and Auditorium. If you're a fan of the show Impractical Jokers, Joe Gatto will be performing here tonight.
Yeah, I saw that. It's at 5. It'll actually be starting pretty soon. I was hoping we might get a glimpse of him, you know, maybe just coming to see what's happening over here before he gets to do his stand-up routine. I wanted to go to the show, but fortunately, unfortunately, we're here commentating for you. I want to go, but I'm glad to be here watching some Tennessee hockey.
Likewise, Cal Stober for Tennessee will look to get something going and tie up this hockey game. 12 minutes to go in the second period of play. Georgia Tech up by 1 goal. Here comes Tennessee trying to slip one in there. It was Kyle Stober. Couldn't keep his footing. Now Georgia Tech will just get that one out of there as Will Marion tries to keep it on Georgia Tech's side and tie up this hockey game. Puck being fought for on the boards. Will Marion trying to get it out of there. Does. However, the Yellow Jackets will come out of the pile. Here comes Georgia Tech the other way. Good defense played from Will Marion and Henry Cohen up in front. Oh, diving for is Connor Frazier. Almost like a goalie in soccer. Diving out on all fours to try to hold on to that puck. Was not able to. Again, Connor Frazier, one of those guys for the College Hockey South who was asked to go all the way over to Europe and play for the national team over there. Such a good honor, a high honor. Again, Connor Frazier, the captain of this team, really doing it all for Tennessee.
Absolutely. You give your all for Tennessee. That is the phrase and saying up here. Or down here, wherever you
Up,
are
down,
in relation to Knoxville.
up and around.
Left, right, north, south, east, west.
Whatever floats your boat. As Tennessee's boat sinking right now as they're down in this hockey game. Puck in center ice. Stephen Howe's now going to take it. Loses it. He'll go back behind the zone of Patrick Green. Oh, a big shot. William Hurlbert took a big hit there on the boards. Refs will call a stoppage of that play. Looks like a penalty here, so a power play opportunity for Tennessee. Exactly what you want to see if you're a Vol fan. That's number 45 for the Yellow Jackets. Eli Rubin, the left winger. He's going to get called for, what do you think, Sawyer? Again.
I actually was not looking, but cross-check
Cross-checking.
from our analytics person up here in the booth, John Hansen.
John Hansen, all eyes out there on the ice right now, paying close attention to this hockey game. Face-off in Georgia Tech zone, won by Tennessee. 2 minutes of 5-on-4 hockey starting right now. Tennessee looking to tie up this hockey game. Shot saved by Germano. Spranklin couldn't get it, and Georgia Tech will clear it. Gets back there for Tennessee. Looking to reset, and here come the Vols. James Getz taking it himself. Makes his way down the ice. Looking for somebody in the middle. Thinking about it. Still has it. Gets it to the side. Shot on goal. Not able to sneak it in there. Controlled by Stober. Will be cleared or not. Getz will retrieve it for Tennessee. Or Spranklin will now take a rip at it. Tennessee looking to reset here. Spranklin with the puck. Skating with it. Makes his way down the ice. Thinks about it. Retreats. Isles out there for Tennessee now. Rose is out there too. A good lineup if you want to score a goal in a power play for Tennessee. Down there to Isles. Isles back in the middle. Couldn't find it. Out in front. No one has it. Georgia Tech trying to sneak it out of there, and they do. Isles will regain control. So it's Cooper now with it. Over to Isles again. Isles, nice move. Backhanded shot. Goal! Tennessee scores on the power play. Isles to Frazier. 3-3 hockey game.
I would be very upset right now if I was Brendan Germano. An unbelievable deflection tip in from Connor Frazier. Right place, right time, and that's exactly what they needed. And that's really been Georgia's Tech offense tonight. It's been right place, right time, and they've capitalized on every opportunity. Tennessee has created so many opportunities for themselves, just not able to get them past. And finally, Connor Frazier, again, right place, right time to deflect that and tip it in.
Now, sorry, you called it a golden opportunity for a reason 2 power plays ago. And you're right, because they've scored on both those power plays. So that might be Tennessee's craft. We just don't want to see them respond. As another chance up in front. Shot in front of the goal. Germano saves it. A couple of players. It was Tommy Carroll went flying into the back of the net. Watch out. I think only pucks get called for goals, not players, so they won't give them that. However, another good chance in a setup. Cooper to Carroll. Wasn't able to finish. Tennessee looks like they're starting to find their footing.
And we'll get another power play from Tennessee. I would be a little worried right now if I was Georgia Tech. It's Prani Prasanna. Not quite sure yet what he's in for, but that'll be his second penalty of the night. I'm not sure if there's a limit you can have in hockey, but if he's not careful, he may reach it.
Well, it looks like they'll get him for cross-checking on that one, or tripping or slashing. I don't know. It's got to be one of them. They'll announce it here in a sec. Cooper now to Rose. Rose to Cooper. Cooper back to Frazier to Isles. Thinking about it is Cooper again. Out in front, Cooper with it at the blue line. Now to Isles. Some really good passing in this hockey game. Now we were just talking about golden opportunities. Tennessee will be on a power play, so hopefully they'll be able to find some nylon for the 4th time of tonight and get a lead in this hockey game, which they haven't seen since the first period. Here comes Cooper. Looking for open men. Rose with it now. Isles calling for it. Rose back to Cooper. Cooper, he's going to give it to nobody and just take a shot. Nothing was there. Resetting. Rose calling for it. Rose will get it now. Cooper's got it to Isles. A little bit too much heat. Isles in the middle, trying to sneak it in there. Not able to. We'll cover it, and we'll get some pushing and shoving and some fighting right in front of the net, and it looks like that will be stopped as it's just a dog pile. Again, tensions are high. Yet for some reason, both these teams able to really maintain composure. I don't know, maybe it's just that Southern hospitality.
Tennessee still with a minute on the power play. They're doing great so far, trying to get something working, and we've definitely seen like the passive box, like I was saying, that little 4 box right in front of the net. Right now we're seeing it. The Georgia Tech defense trying to get past, and a deflection kind of blocked by Tennessee there.
Buckle sail all the way back to Patrick Green. Well, Getz will be there to retrieve. Getz finds Spranklin. Spranklin taking it up for the Tennessee Ice Falls. Spranklin, full steam ahead, might take this himself. Skating back, he's got Stober. Stober up in front, and it looks like they're going to pull their goalie here. Here comes Tennessee trying to take a shot, delayed penalty. So 6-on-4 right now. Tennessee trying to get a shot, misses. Now to Getz, gets a shot up in front, not yet. 6-on-4 hockey right now. Kyle Stober takes a shot, not able to get it in there. It's saved by Germano Frazier, not allowing Jack Awney to get any sort of penalty there. And it looks like another power play for Tennessee. So Tennessee will be up 5-on-3 for about 6 seconds and 5-on-4 for about 2 minutes.
Yeah, heading to the box for Georgia Tech is Andrew Hildrum. Not quite sure what for yet. We're about to get the call, maybe. On the ice, a little confusion. We'll try and listen in over the mic to see what exactly happened as a shot fires past Germano.
Puck in front of the zone. Isles is trying to sneak one in there. Rose out in front. Might take his shot. Frazier again, and Frazier scores! Connor Frazier. That's his second of the night for the captain of this Tennessee hockey team. Tennessee Ice Falls 4-3.
A beautiful shot from the captain, finally able to catch Germano off guard. I've been saying it all day. That's how Tennessee is going to get the goals they need to take the lead. Catching Germano off guard, it happens so many times. They get so many shots off the board, and then finally they wear down Germano, but they lose traction because the Georgia Tech defense will come in and break up the Tennessee offense, and that gives Germano enough time to reset and regroup back at the crease. And finally, Tennessee seems to have figured out how to knock Germano off concentration and get goals in the back of the net. And of course, the power play helps on that. And again, Connor Frazier, right place, right time to able to sneak it past the offside of Germano before he was able to reset back on the left side of the post.
Connor Frazier's 11th goal of the season could not have come at a more perfect time as he found the back of the net there and snuck it right past the goaltender on a power play. Again, the golden opportunities they're really showing for this Tennessee hockey team. Fighting for it, down low. It'll be controlled by the senior Kelly. We'll try to get it up to Updike. Good defense played, though, by Colin Dorcas, as Colin Dorcas trying to keep this only a one-score hockey game. It'll be stolen now, and here comes Tennessee the other way once again. It's Primo. Primo in the middle. No one was there to receive. Kokoska's down there with Kelly. Primo will gain control again, and now Kokoska and Kelly both on the ice. The seniors maybe looking to find a goal. And now here comes Palmer the other way. Georgia Tech, numbers, shot, score! Tied hockey game. The Yellow Jackets get on the board in a swarm, and just like that, it's 4-4.
I believe that was Chris Kelly right there trying to break up Georgia Tech's offense. Really great snapshot from number 24, I believe it was, on Georgia Tech, or 23, Jack Golick. Not entirely sure, though. It was number 24, but I don't have a number 24 on my stat sheet here. But
it's Paul Molnar. Again, Paul Molnar able to sneak one past the goaltender there on just looked like a breakdown on defense for Tennessee, and that's going to be his 6th goal of the season. Again, a dangerous player for the Yellow Jackets, and it's showing there. 4-4 hockey game, a lot of action in this hockey game, as yesterday we were talking about how Georgia Tech looked more of a defensive team. Right now they're showing to be a little bit more offensive as they're bringing the heat. Oh, so Carroll trips on a stick there. Looks like he had a foot on him, wasn't able to keep his balance as the stick on his way. So now Georgia Tech will get it back here, just trying to get it up the ice. Green will take it, and he'll flick it back there for Updike. Cross ice pass, loses it, stolen by Lee. Lee trying to get it in there, loses it, goes tumbling down. Watch out, it's slippery out there, and here comes Tennessee the other way. It's a foot race, trying to get there. Shot. Oh, off the pad of Germano. Germano, a good reaction save. Cooper now down there for Tennessee. Another shot, saved by Germano. Germano's helmet comes off. Oh, watch out. You want to be careful there. That is a very easy way to get a concussion as Germano's helmet came off. Hopefully that puck didn't hit him in the head. I think he's going to be okay.
He's got equipment issues galore. He's really hanging on by a thread. I think that's the third or fourth time a stoppage in play has come at the fault of Brendan Germano's equipment.
Now, I want to say Brendan Germano doesn't look stressed. Looks pretty loose out there, but it looks like his equipment is too. So
yeah, very much so.
Piece by piece.
May need to tighten it between the second and third.
Face off in Georgia Tech zone. It'll be won by Georgia Tech. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the second period of play. Tied hockey game. Each team, they've got 4 apiece. Tennessee score on all power play opportunities for the last 3 goals. William Hurlburt tries to make a nifty move. Can't seem to finish. Is Hurlburt now up in front. Isles not able to finish. Isles skating with it still. Again, such a dangerous player. 4th in the College Hockey South in total points. Hurlburt tries to find Sprinkle in the middle. Now it's Isles. Isles, shot, saved by Germano.
Tennessee keeps trying to attack Brendan Germano on his left side, and at least that's where I've seen most of the shots come tonight. And I'm not quite sure if he's right-handed or left-handed. I believe he's right-handed, so for that to be on his offside, he's done pretty well. Offhand side, sorry. And Tennessee really needs to kind of find a way to diversify their shots, whether or not they're going to the right side or at least catch him off guard.
Out in front, another good shot. Chris Kelly trying to find the back of the net there. Skating around with it, it's Spranklin trying to hold on to it. Kelly will come in for assistance, an enforcer if you will. They get it out of there, but it's Kotzian with the puck, the fellow Armenian. Kotzian gets it up to Kelly. Kelly will take it, dump it back off for Spranklin. Spranklin skating around with it. Gets out of there and calling for it is William Hurlburt. Not going to get it. Oh, a giant hit in center ice. It was Tyler Isles knocking over number 11, Ethan Mazer. Ethan Mazer looks like he got the worst end of that hit. 3 minutes to go in this period. A shot on goal. Hurlburt couldn't really get the angle. Got the puck turned around, tried to sneak it in there. Got it off a little too fast. Almost surprised he was left so wide open. Looking for something in the middle. Trying to get it out in front. Stober wasn't there to receive. And now Getz will skate back around. Cooper, shot. A little far right. Skating with it is Will Maring. Will Maring. Nifty move. Gets down there. Tries to skate back. Oh! Makes him trip. Put him on a flight like an IG model. As a nifty move from Will Maring. Out in front, shot, saved by Patrick Green. And now Stober the other way. A 3-on-1. Here comes Tennessee. Shot, saved by Germano.
So much just happened in the last minute and 30 seconds or so. I think about 2 or 3 players on Georgia Tech need to be taken off for concussion protocol right there. Tennessee just laid some mean hits right there. I believe, I don't know what player it was, but one Georgia Tech player got tripped up and went head first into the boards down there in the corner. A mean shot, but I guess they'll stay in play.
Cooper with it, getting it to Gassanders. Gassanders loses it. Puck will find itself all the way back towards Patrick Green. We'll get a whistle. Now again, like you said, so a lot happening there. So many chances. I find this hard to believe. This hockey game is tied at 4 apiece, considering Tennessee leads the way in shots on goal. They've got 41 at Georgia Tech's 15.
Yeah, Georgia Tech really doing a great job on defense to get bodies in the right place and get them where Tennessee is trying to shoot the puck. And like I said, it's important. Right now, ultimately, it matters who's going to be in the right place at the right time for Tennessee. I mean, that's what Georgia Tech's offense has been. It just takes Tennessee a bit more time because Georgia Tech is doing so well on defense. So it's important that Tennessee really try and break up Brendan Germano's pacing at the goal.
Puck picked up by Gassanders, a wild shot, a little too high for the net. Cooper with it for the Ice Falls. Back to Cooper. Cooper's got Pavic up in front. Pavic back to Cooper in the middle, loses it. Puck in front. Pavic trying to retrieve it. Just under 1 minute remaining to go in this period. 4-4 hockey game. Tennessee, Georgia Tech, College Hockey South matchup. Now gets the other way. Trying to find the back of the net. Before this happens, it's Rose. Another shot on goal. Can't get it. Out in front, it's Pavic. Picked up again by Gassanders. Rose a slap shot, not able to get it in there. Puck in front of the net, covering it. It's Germano. Still out in front, couldn't find it. Still a chance. Carroll with the shot. Oh! So the fans are incredibly
They're going to give it to him, though.
frustrated.
I think they're going to give it to him. Maybe. A lot happened. There should be a penalty on Georgia Tech right now for a goal interference.
So there's
Yeah,
a chance
we are going to
here.
get a penalty. Number 20 from Georgia Tech. Luckily, I saw it right there. Will Schneider, I do believe, got the goal, but because number 20 pulled the goal off of its posts, Tennessee is going to get a power play for the rest of the period.
They'll get a power play. Now, in some other leagues and instances, a goal interference is a free shot. So almost like you'd see in a shootout where a player just gets a free chance against the goaltender. However, College Hockey South rules, it's a little different. It's just a power play. For delay of game, I'm pretty sure that would have for sure been a goal if the Georgia Tech player, number 20, Jake Kotzian, didn't physically pick up the net and move it.
Yeah, okay, you saw that too, right?
I did.
Yeah. That, to say the least, is a bit frustrating for us as Tennessee fans. As Will Schneider, we did see it. It went in the goal. It would have been a goal, and I guess, yeah, the rules are going to play in Georgia Tech's favor. No penalty shot for Tennessee.
And that's going to do it for the second period of play. 4-4 hockey game would have been 5-4, but Georgia Tech's number 20, Jake Kotzian, I don't know if you want to call it a defensive move, but physically picked up the goal and moved it so the puck really couldn't go in.
Stopped what would have been a goal for Tennessee and the lead for Tennessee right now here in the second.
High IQ move, I don't know.
Debatable.
Debatable.
It can be argued. Frustrating move nonetheless.
Sawyer, I think Drew King is going to go into this locker room and talk to his players and kind of speak some sense into them. We have a really good hockey game on our hands. Tennessee Ice Falls, Georgia Tech tied at 4 apiece. Tennessee leading the way in shots on goal, though. I mean, far more, almost double, more than double shots on goal. Again, your Savannah Classic champs, Tennessee Ice Falls, looking to come back in this game, come out of here with a win, and 2-0 on the series. Ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere. We'll be right back for the third period of play. Some audio issues. Sorry about that, folks. So I don't know if you guys heard anything that happened in the last 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
But at least you've seen everything. We're back now. Shouldn't be a problem again.
Again, though, if I could have explained what happened, that replay you might have seen on the screen. Jake
At the beginning
Kotzian.
of the second.
Yeah, Jake Kotzian went ahead and shot on goal, saved by Germano. Rebound opportunity, not able to get it. Again, though, Jake Kotzian kind of pulled that goal back for Tennessee, or for Georgia Tech, and he found himself in the penalty box. That power play opportunity is now over, so it looks like Tennessee got cheated there.
So now with a break, we'll go back to the replay just to describe what all went down. Charlie, if you want to break it down for us.
So looking back at that replay right now, you'll see Jake Kotzian, he's behind the goal for Georgia Tech. He went back and just pulled on it. So again, not exactly a good series of events for Tennessee. I feel like they got a little cheated there as Chris Kelly. He's going to rip this one on senior day. Misses wide left. Pavic is out there in front. Some open space. Chances galore for the Ice Falls. Ani back to Kelly. Kelly, another one. Why not? Saved by Germano.
Tennessee, again, getting all the opportunities they can, just not quite able to get it past the body line defense of Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech really showing the definition of selflessness, putting their bodies on the line nonstop. It's really impressive.
Very unselfish hockey here in Knoxville right now. Again, Georgia Tech really trying to help out their goaltender, doing anything they can. So many shots on goal. Tennessee, such a good offensive team, but Georgia Tech, such a good defensive team. And like I said, Sawyer, defense wins championships. His opportunity out in front. Oh, Carroll wasn't able to sneak it past in there. Out in front again. Tommy Carroll passing that one, not even on his feet. Another rebound opportunity. Can't find to get it. So many chances again for Tennessee right in front. 48 shots on goal. Have only found the nylon 4 times as a player loses a stick. That's number 28 for Georgia Tech there. Andrew Hildrum, the center, a starter for this team. Oh, Sawyer, I see you cringing over there next to me. I mean, wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said all game, we'll get a penalty. I believe that's Matthew Pavic heading into the box. Not quite sure what for yet, but may have been cross-checking. But it's starting to get a little frustrating, and seeing so many opportunities at the net for Tennessee just come up no good. And if I may be frank, Georgia Tech's showing a lot of their cards. You know, they'll be quick to dive after the puck, create a dive block, body block down on the ice. And Tennessee's still not able to be quick enough to get it around them. Like I said, they're Georgia Tech's showing a lot of their cards on defense, showing how they're just going to stand in front of the goal to block it, not really trying to do anything fancy with it, just create a brick wall at the net. And so Tennessee can easily take that information and build upon it to create some goals here early in the third.
Georgia Tech with it now to Kotzian. Kotzian, cross ice pass to Colin Dorcas. Colin Dorcas is going to lose it, though. Good defense from Shane Kokoska, the senior. Again, shout out to Shane's grandparents, all his family watching back at home. His father and his mother here in attendance for senior day. So, Tennessee, they have one more game coming up that's not a playoff game. It's March 1st. It's at Alabama, and this is going to actually be a different Alabama team than the one we've played. This is Alabama ACHA Men's 1. So if you don't know what that means, ACHA, American College Hockey Association, it's a bit of a different league than the College Hockey South. They actually travel, so a few buddies of mine got to watch them play against the University of Oregon in Eugene back in September. So many club college hockey teams, just so many conferences, divisions. So you'll see a bit of a difference in skill there. You had a team that goes ahead and travels and plays teams like Oregon, Oklahoma State, Washington, Arizona State, Grand Canyon to mention a few, some of those West Coast teams. Should be interesting to watch that game, Sawyer.
Absolutely. And it seems like that'll come almost a month after playoffs in Athens next weekend. So maybe just a little scrimmage between the teams. Little skill matchup, like you said, Charlie.
Puck goes back over to Brendan Germano. It'll be taken by Peacock. Peacock gets it up. Missed pass. He'll go back behind the net. Goaltender Patrick Green. Chasing after it, it's Gus Sanders. Hassling Peacock on the boards. Ruffling his feathers, if you will. Out of it now. Gus Sanders steals the stick out of his hand. Bit of a yard sale right there. That's what the fans call it. That's what everyone calls it, actually. Get a stoppage of play there. A lot of fans here, a lot of people in attendance for the last home game of the season, and it's senior day. Again, these D1 teams, they tend to garner a little bit more attention for these games. Again, senior day recognizing all our seniors: Shane Kokoska, Chris Kelly, Jenna Ciesla, Ian Tolk, Rachel Deaton, some of the chief officers on Tennessee hockey staff. Again, President Aiden Zimmerman. So here comes Molar the other way, wraps around, had no one in the middle. Good defense played. Oh, a giant hit. Jack Gawney sent him back as Tyler Isles out in front. A shot not there in time. Good defense played. Diving out there on the ice was number 14 for Georgia Tech. Pranay Prasanna came out of nowhere. Isles had a good shot at it, a good look at it. Wasn't able to find anything, though, as Isles again will hold on to it for Tennessee. Behind the back pass. Oh, my goodness. Swear, from up here, it looked like that one in. Chris Kelly, shot out in front. No one to finish. Kotzian with it now. Good defense. Stolen by Ani. Ani, a shot again. Georgia Tech, bodies on the line. Chris Kelly in there. Save. Shot. Goal! Tennessee! Mitchell Sprankland. Knoxville, are you not entertained? Multiple series of events.
Finally, finding the right person at the right place at the right time. That's all offense has been today on either side of the bench here. As Tennessee finally gets their 5th goal of the night. Rough journey to get where they are right now. 50 shots, 49 to be exact, on the goal. It's really been remarkable how Tennessee has been able to get as many shots as they have and not get as many goals as we would think they would have.
Mitchell Sprankland must be preparing for a picnic because he put the bread in the basket right there. A phenomenal shot, able to sneak it in and again capitalize on opportunities. Tennessee looking to hunt down this win and coming out of this series with a 2-0 lead and head to Athens with a little bit of confidence. 5-4 hockey game, 13 to go in the 3rd period. Don't go anywhere, folks. Things are heating up in the Knoxville Civic Coliseum. So as I mentioned, Sprankland able to find one there. Mitchell Sprankland, that's his 12th goal of the season. 2nd on this Tennessee hockey team in goals scored. Trails about 4 behind Henry Cohen, who's got now astonishing 16. But if you think about this whole Tennessee team, I mean, you have 6 of Connor Frazier's 2 goals as Colin looking to find something here. Shot on goal, they score! I feel like a broken record. Georgia Tech responding every time Tennessee gets a goal. Fans visibly frustrated. Number 24, Paul Molnar, was able to just sneak one in there with the help of Colin Dorcas, and now it is 5-5 in the Knoxville Civic Coliseum.
Patrick Green just not on his game today, as he's let quite a few slide today. I want to say 3 of which have been deflections off of Patrick Green. He didn't quite get a hold of the puck that went straight to his chest, and it slid on right by to the nylon and got a goal for Georgia Tech.
Tennessee trying to respond, as Georgia Tech has responded every time Tennessee has scored. Both teams have trailed in this game. That'll be covered up there by Germano. Now I believe this is what they call a hockey game, Sawyer.
An unfortunate one, as the score should not be what it is. It's really frustrating to see. I know I've said that all day today, but it is. To see Tennessee be so dominant and aggressive on offense and only have 5 goals, and then see Georgia Tech see little to no offense and have just as many goals as Tennessee. It's just, I'm at a loss for words.
I understand that, Sawyer. I mean, again, it's incredibly frustrating, especially if you're head coach Drew King or even Patrick Green or this whole Tennessee team to just, you go up a goal, Georgia Tech responds right back. I mean, the Yellow Jackets really living up to their name. I mean, Yellow Jackets, they're relentless out there in the wild, and this team's kind of showing why they're called the Yellow Jackets, just responding blow after blow. They are not going down. Controlled now by Tennessee. Rose looking to put Tennessee back up. Glove save from Germano. Germano catching pucks left and right. Losing equipment left and right as well. Having himself a game. Tennessee wins the faceoff. Tyler Rose catches that pass, a little bit of heat on it, saved by Germano. Pavic now with it. Trying to get it out of there. Pinned up on the boards. Pavic comes out with it. Gets it up in front. Tries to take a shot himself. Pavic with it again. Thinking about it. Has Cooper in the middle. Back to Pavic. Pavic had a lot of heat on it. Wasn't able to hold on. Pavic's going to get it out of there to Rose. Rose back to Cooper. Cooper thought about it. No one was there for that pass to retrieve. Cohen's out there now, the leading goal scorer. Rose with it to Cooper. Cooper was calling for it. Going to give it back to Rose or not. Gives it over to Tommy Carroll down below. Carroll couldn't hold on to it. Still has it. Couldn't escape. The fans loving it. Schneider pins them up on the boards. Tommy Carroll gets knocked down on his feet. Tommy Carroll's been playing from the ground a lot in this hockey game. Is Georgia Tech just looking to get out of there and clear. Tennessee again with it. They'll lose it though. Good defensive stance from Georgia Tech. It's Kotzian now, the villain here in Knoxville.
The villain as we've made him.
And now numbers for Georgia Tech. Here come the Yellow Jackets. A shot. Glove save from Green. Routine. Someone call 911 is right. This game is heating up right now in the Knoxville Civic Coliseum. Fans are loving it. We got a couple of hecklers over down there in the fan student section, whatever you want to call it, on Senior Day on this beautiful Sunday of the second day of February. And now an Ice Falls chant going on. Numbers for Tennessee. It's a 3-on-2. Updike. He's got Jackson and Gassanders. Tries to get nifty with it. Doesn't work. Back to Kelly, the senior. Shot. Misses. Jackson in front. Saved by Germano. Ani will control. Chasing after it. Kelly. He's being hassled by Golick right there. Both players fall down. Lou will control, take a shot, misses, another shot, wide left. 5-5, just under 10 minutes remaining in this hockey game. Jackson with it now. Up in front, goes down, controlled by Molnar. Ani tries to play defense, can't get it. Good defensive play from the Ice Falls. Kelly's down there, he's got Updike as well. Jackson takes a tumble. Again, I can only imagine how slippery it is out there. So here comes Sprinklin. He just got a goal. Looking for another one. Takes a shot. Saved. Follow-up opportunity. It's Isles. Saved again. Another one. Can't get it to go. Isles trying to find anything going there. Isles lays a hit on a Georgia Tech player. Shot in front. Isles can't find Nylon. Oh, he had such a good look at it. Sprinkling now, Hurlburt will lose it. Controlled now by Georgia Tech. Yellow Jackets coming the other way. A nifty move. Defensive stance from the sophomore from Milwaukee, Will Maring. Sawyer, again, give me your thoughts. I mean, you look very frustrated with what Tennessee's doing. Please let us know how you're feeling.
You know, I've said all day today that it's been the right place, the right person at the right place at the right time. And that's because it doesn't seem like anybody's really in position. Feels like Tennessee is looking for some miracle shot to go in just off the boards just because they're going to take it. But it really takes a setup play from the defense, the offense, everybody involved, the forwards. It's going to take Tennessee to finally set up some true offensive plays right in front of the slot. You know, I've seen not a whole lot of Tennessee forwards down by the goal ready to maybe tip it in, maybe get off the rebound of Germano if he doesn't get a glove on it. Only seen one tip in tonight from Connor Frazier. So if Tennessee wants to get something going, they're going to have to be ready to make some better, more concentrated plays.
Puck in front, Stober puts that one back down to earth. Cohen behind the net with it. King, Enforcer. Try to hold on to it. Yellow Jackets control again. Cleared by Getz. Yellow Jackets will control. Just under 8 minutes remaining in this hockey game. 5-5. If it ends like this, we're going to have an overtime in the Knoxville Civic Coliseum on Senior Day. So Sawyer, important to mention, University of Tennessee D3 actually fell to the Gamecocks last night again. Not as close of a game. Gamecocks took down the Ice Falls 4-0. Thoughts on that?
South Carolina has a really great program going on for them. I believe they faced less games than the Ice Falls did, which may have resulted in Tennessee being #1 in the College Hockey South D3 standings. And like I said, South Carolina, great program in D1 and D3. D1 gave Tennessee a really good contest after a miserable weekend that they had traveling all over the Atlantic coast. And then South Carolina, of course, D3, really showing it to Tennessee last night and Friday night.
Tennessee in Georgia Tech zone. Looking to find 6. Rose will skate back for Tennessee. We'll get a stoppage to play.
Connor Frazier exchanging information with the coaches at Georgia Tech, something he was pretty upset about.
Might have been something head coach Kyle Roberts said for this Yellow Jackets team. Connor Frazier, really vocal guy out here for Tennessee. Again, a player coach, if you will. Rightfully so. He's got 2 goals tonight on his birthday. Happy birthday to Connor Frazier. Pretty good way to celebrate, 2 goals. So, people not happy with something going on. Head coach Kyle Roberts is frustrated, not really sure why. Carroll get out of there. Tyler Rose pushes Prasanna onto his feet, and they're going to get him there for roughing. It's going to be 2 minutes. So Tyler Rose is going to find himself in timeout for 2 minutes. It's going to be a roughing call. Not what you want to see if you're Tennessee here. So Georgia Tech's going to go on the power play. 5-on-4 hockey for 2 minutes. Face off in Tennessee's zone. Colin Dorcas for the Yellow Jackets will lose it to Wilgus Sanders. I expect Tennessee to be pretty aggressive here on the faceoff, as they usually are. And here they go. Tennessee out in front. Pass was a little too far ahead for Gus Sanders. Possible shorthanded goal chance. Ani out there for Tennessee. He's got Gus Sanders as well. Gus Sanders is going to come off now. Get a line change. Primo out there as well. Updike. Very young lineup out here for Tennessee, along with number 5, Chris Kelly, the senior, one of the oldest out there so far on the ice right now for Tennessee. Lee will lose it. It'll be picked up by Ani. Jack Ani loses it. And Georgia Tech will reset here. A minute left in this power play. Have yet to really get any offense started. Tennessee doing a really good job at playing aggressive. Not really playing like they're down a man. Fight for on the boards. Georgia Tech comes out of it. It's good defensive poke check. Lee with it now. Thinking about it. Has Dorcas. Dorcas in front. Shot. Wide right. Trying to get it out of there. It's on the net, not in. Tommy Carroll. A foot race. Watch out. Tommy Carroll's got speed. Here he comes. A delay penalty. Oh, missing it. Dylan Updike. They're going to pull their goalie here. Shot opportunity behind the back. Can't finish. And a delayed penalty. It'll be 4-on-4 hockey. Tennessee will end up going on a power play as soon as Tyler Rose is out of the penalty box. So Tennessee, again, such a good offense. Tommy Carroll, the freshman who pulled that out in there, he's got 8 goals on the season, 7 assists, so he's really had an effect so far in his rookie season. So 4-on-4 hockey right now. Again, you expect Tennessee to be aggressive. So it's going to be a slashing call on Georgia Tech's number 25, Jack Golick. Tyler Rose is now out of the penalty box. Tennessee's at full strength. We'll get a face-off in Georgia Tech zone. Ref almost goes down there. Looks like he's getting to know William Herbler a little better out there on the ice. Face off in center ice, it's Connor Frazier with AJ. Hold on to your hats for this name, DeGilamberto. Tennessee on a pick sweep power play. Isles, thinking about it. Back to Cooper. Cooper couldn't find Isles. Cooper will hold on to it still. Resetting, thinking about it. Has Frazier in the middle, might take this himself. Shot on goal, saved by Germano. Can't hold on to it. Out in front again, now controlled. It's Rose, making a move, might take this himself. Does, in the middle, couldn't find anybody. It was Connor Frazier who was gonna try to get the rest of that pass. Couldn't hold on to it. Connor Frazier looking for a hat trick on his birthday, as now it's Rose. Back to Cooper, Cohen. And a good clear from Georgia Tech. 40 seconds to go in the power play. Just under 4 minutes to go in the hockey game. 5-5. Right now it's looking like we'll see an overtime. I might eat my words though. Hopefully Tennessee can pull out of here with a win and not give the fans a heart attack. Here's Getz, thinking about it. Has Schneider. Schneider sets back to Getz. Getz, a shot one-timer. Sprankling couldn't hold his footing. He's going to find Schneider. Maybe Schneider can. Saved by Germano. 8 seconds left to go on the power play. Good defensive move from number 13 for Georgia Tech, Keegan Goodell. And just like that, Golick's back, and Georgia Tech's at full strength. Tennessee still with it. Back in front, a shot. Routine save from Germano, sorry. Mano, mano, Germano. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
We're all getting a little delirious here in the Coliseum. We're waiting for something to happen, hopefully for Tennessee to get another goal on the board here. 60 shots almost here late in the third. It's time. We're ready. Put this game away. Don't want to send it to overtime. Hopefully Tennessee's final offensive push here late in the third sees them taking the lead and heading to the playoffs next weekend.
Just under 3 to go. Kokoska, the senior, asking for it. Now Georgia Tech the other way with numbers. 1-on-1. Shot. Saved. Green read it like a book. It's number 24, Paul Molsar. He's had a couple good looks at it tonight. Will Maring escapes with it by the hair of his chinny chin chin. A nice little dodge move to not get hit there. Pavic up with it on the boards. It's now Carroll thinking about that. Gets it in there in the middle. Shot in front. Puck's flying. Loses his glove again. Just trying to hold on to it. Watch out. Kyle Roberts desperately asking for a stoppage to play. Very frustrated. And again, for the 436th time of the night, Brendan Germano has lost another piece of equipment.
Yeah, if I could talk to the refs right now, I'd say, screw it. If he's going to lose his equipment one more time, that's on him. Like, we can't stop the game. This is I'm starting to get frustrated more and more with everything that's going on. A timeout will happen. Germano is staying out on the ice. He needs to head back to the locker room, get some new gloves, some new equipment, something, because this is a bit more than a minor inconvenience. Again, I'm counting like 6 or 7 times this game is stopped on account of some bad equipment from Georgia Tech.
On another note, me and Sawyer and I, if you want to get formal with it, just want to go ahead and thank all you guys who watch our streams. It is National Fan Appreciation Day. Thank you all for sticking with us this whole season. It's been a pleasure. All of our usual listeners, viewers, watchers, subscribers, really appreciate you guys for interacting with us through the year. Again, next year, we're really going to try to make this stream top-notch, high quality, the best in the College Hockey South. And honestly, I'm not even shooting for the best in all of College Hockey South. I'm shooting for the best in all the U.S. Again, if you want to keep up with all of our information, facts, and all of that, our social medias, I'll go ahead and put them in the chat after this game, and we'll do a little talk with you guys when this game ends, because it is our last game of the season. But right now, just under 2 minutes to go in the last home game of the season on Senior Day for the Ice Falls. 5-5 hockey game.
Yeah, hopefully now it seems like the fans are going to get warmed up for the remaining under 2 minutes left in the third. The end of this game, hopefully not sending it to overtime. Hopefully Tennessee putting this game away. I would love for them to get a win. I'd be okay with an overtime, but I definitely don't want to see a loss here at the final game of the season in Knoxville.
I'd rather not. Puck out in front. Golick got tied up there for a second. Try to find his. Connor Frazier's going to go down. Ask for a penalty. Didn't get one. Rose with it. Connor Frazier's got it now. Loses it, though. It'll go back to Germano. Restober will try to get it off the boards for Tennessee. Connor Frazier coming in there, asked for some help. Looked like he wanted some revenge there on Muller. A big hit, misses though. Kyle Stober tried to lay on hit on number 21. Joshua Lee missed everything. Hit the boards hard. Cooper will go back with it. 40 seconds left to go in the hockey game. 5-5. No goals are scored. We're going to get an overtime. Tyler Rose with it now. An opportunity. Shot. Too far left. Barry with it now. Excuse me, Cooper. And it will go back towards Patrick Green. And I'll look to reset here. Again, icing. Face-off coming in Tennessee zone. 17 seconds left to go. Uh-oh, sorry, not what you want to see. Actually, it'll be a face-off over in Georgia Tech zone.
Yeah, an icing call comes great in favor of Tennessee. Now's the time to do it. Last night we saw them get their third and game-winning goal. 19 seconds left in the third, if I'm not mistaken. It was a pretty amazing goal from Henry Cohen. Now's the time for Tennessee to show up.
Kelly holds on to it. They've got a chance. 10 seconds. Isles trying to get down there. Makes a move. 7 seconds to go. Carroll trying to get it out. 3 seconds. 2. Not going to get it off, or will they? They don't. So this game is going to go into overtime. Extra time, whatever you want to call it. And you're going to get to hear our voices for a little bit longer.
I don't believe they will go to break. I think we'll stay right out here on the ice as Tennessee prepares to go for 3-on-3 in overtime. Man, this is really, really crazy stuff. You know, while Tennessee and Georgia Tech are drawing up game plans respectively, if we want to take a look at the standings for D1 real quick, ahead of the playoffs next weekend, Georgia still sitting atop with a win today, 41 points. Tennessee, a win would put them right behind their guaranteed second place. South Carolina not playing this weekend or have already played all their games at 34 points. Tampa got a win today with 30 points, climbing up in the ranks. So playoff bracket pretty locked in. Maybe some changes in the week between Florida and Alabama, only 2 points apart. The Tennessee and Georgia locked in respectively at 1 and 2. With unfortunately a loss to Georgia last weekend caused Tennessee to drop back down after they beat Georgia in Savannah.
So all those teams on your screen have made the playoffs except for Auburn. Auburn, not the best team in D1, but we're going to get a 3-on-3 here. Georgia Tech with the puck, looking for a shot early, saved by Green. Cooper out there with Frazier and Isles. A good triplet of players you want to see if you're a Tennessee fan. So here comes Frazier trying to get in there. Test the goalie early on in this overtime period. Cooper will reset now. And it looks like Frazier will try to get his guys ready. Dumps it back off for Isles. Isles with it. Trying to get down there. Loses it, though, and now it's a 3-on-2 the other way. Isles looking to get back in time. Here comes Georgia Tech. Thinking about it. Kotzian going to take a shot. Can't get it. It was an intended pass. They lost it. Good defense played. And now here comes Tennessee the other way. They got to go now. It's a 2-on-1. Cooper. Frazier. Back to Cooper. Thinking about it. Shot. Saved. Frazier. The hat trick. No! Oh, Connor Frazier's robbed on his birthday by Brendan Germano. Won't get to put the icing on the cake there. Oh, that would have been storybook.
I mean, I wish we had a camera on us up here in the booth. We're jumping up and down. Really unfortunate. Connor Frazier's going to want that one back as he got opportunity of the year just stolen by Brendan Germano. That definitely was some great goaltending by Georgia Tech.
Phenomenal defensive stance and great goaltending. Frazier was looking for the hat trick. A new lineup in now. Stober with it. Finds Spranklin up top. Spranklin, a shot saved. And it looks like we're going to get a penalty here. It's going to be Tyler Rose in the penalty box. And it looks like they might get Golick too. Oh, head coach Kyle Roberts, very frustrated. It's going to be 2-on-2 hockey. Visibly upset. They're going to get both of them in the penalty box now. So it won't be an advantage. Not sure what they're going to call here. It looks like
there will be 2 penalties, but it will remain 3-on-3.
well, 3-on-2. Oh, it will be 3-on-3. I'm not really sure what the point of that was there.
They can't fall below 2. Otherwise, nothing would happen.
One would be cool if
Be
you could do
practically a shootout.
that. Senior Chris Kelly. Will he get the cinematic ending here? Sprinkling shot, rebound, not there. Oh, the chance was there, not able to capitalize. Chris Kelly, the senior in. Wouldn't that be cool if he could score on senior day in front of his family and friends? Out in front, it's Spranklin. Spranklin loses it. Sawyer jumping up and down here in the booth. This booth might break. It's only made of wood if he keeps jumping. Uh-oh, Spranklin with it now to Kelly. Kelly thinking about it, gets it to Stober. Stober skating around, spin move, comes back, thinking about it. Shot off the glove of Germano. Tennessee still controls. Not for long, though, as Lee will pick it up for Georgia Tech and dump it back off. And here come the Yellow Jackets the other way. Kelly pressing him like a full court press in AAU basketball. Chris Kelly will go back, though. Just under 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, and then we'll go to a shootout. Here comes Tennessee the other way. It's Cohen, the leading goal scorer. Cohen thinking about it, out in front, wraps around, doesn't pull the trigger, guns loaded. DePrimo now, thinking about it, still waiting. I'm on the edge of my seat here. Here's Schneider, back to Getz, or Cohen. Cohen over there to Primo. I mean, this is just, has me on the edge of my seat here. With the puck now, it's Getz in front, can't finish. Cohen. Now again, these players' jerseys are tucked in, kind of hard to tell who's out there. So excuse me, it is Jake Getz. Jake Getz has Schneider now trying to find something. Gets down below, shot in front, saved. Oh! It looks like Connor Frazier really wants that hat trick as he came flying in there trying to find something as Brennan Germano loses more equipment. It looks like he might be seriously injured.
I would love an expert opinion on the rules here. Brennan Germano had not covered up the puck yet, so I wonder if now I know the defenseman hopped down on the puck. I'm wondering if that counts or that warrants stopping the game. Brennan Germano was flailed down on the ice, laying down there. Puck was down by his legs, wasn't able to get back up in time. So pretty interesting rule that I would love to look at there.
Out, and now we'll get a 4-on-4 here, or 4-on-3, excuse me, for Tennessee. 4-on-4, excuse me. It's Frazier now. He's got Rose as well. Isles with it. Back to Cooper. Cooper couldn't find the puck, lost it for a second. And now it will go to Frazier. He'll miss it. Kotzian with it now. Almost stolen in center ice by Cooper. Now Colin Dorcas will be out there trying to sneak it in there. So 1 minute remaining in this overtime. 4-on-4 hockey right now. 5-5 hockey game. We'll go to a shootout if no one scores. Tennessee leading the charge. Here comes Rose. Thinking about it. Shoots. Can't finish. Saved by Germano. Rose with it again. He's got Frazier. Frazier, will he get the hat trick? He wants it bad. He's got Isles in there too. Isles trying to sneak one in there. Can't get it. Kotzian will control. 20 seconds to go. Out in front. Trying to hold on to it and finish this game. 18 seconds. Georgia Tech's head coach, Kyle Roberts, wants his team to hurry up and go. 10 seconds to go. Will we get a goal? Spranklin up in front. Tennessee, a chance. Rose, shot, scores!
Unbelievable! It's a miracle on ice!
Tyler Rose, Disney on ice. Pure magic. Ice Falls walk it off. Game over.
Brendan Germano is screaming on the ice at his team. He's upset. Tennessee's cheering. This is unbelievable. 2.3 seconds remaining in the third. Tyler Rose able to get on the outside of Brendan Germano. Unbelievable game.
What a hockey game. That's it, folks. The last game in the Knoxville Civic Coliseum couldn't have been any better. Knoxville, once again and for the last time, are you not entertained?
Couldn't ask for a better way to end the season than right there. Again, 2.3 seconds remaining in the overtime. Sorry, I'm just utterly shocked. To be honest, I didn't think they were gonna do it. Tennessee has had so many opportunities. I was a little worried that it might not go tonight, but they got it done.
Well, you couldn't have asked for any better of an ending to a hockey game. Not only that, but the last game of the season in the Knoxville Civic Coliseum for us. Unbelievable, movie-like, cinematic, phenomenal hockey. Tennessee thanking their fans, as always. We'll go ahead and look at the standings. Tennessee neck and
Updated
neck
now.
with Georgia, 1 point down. Wow. Now, again, I want to formally announce Sawyer and I have been invited by the commissioner of the College Hockey South to go down to call and announce the College Hockey South playoffs as neutral commentators for the entire weekend. Again, we're going to be Tennessee fans at heart the whole time, but please go ahead and follow College Hockey South's Instagram and stay tuned for that. You'll hear our voices announcing and calling those games. What an honor. And Sawyer, what a year it's been.
It has been unbelievable. Unfortunately, this is it. But again, couldn't ask for a better way to end it. I'm telling you, it's not scripted, but that felt scripted. Miracle on ice.
I want to thank you to all our fans who stuck with us the entire season. Again, your support is incredible. We want to thank everybody up here in the booth the entire season. John Hansen, Bella Bartolini, Sawyer Stacer, everybody who made this happen. We also want to thank our officiating staff, our seniors of the night, Chris Kelly, Shane Kokoska, the officers, Jenna Cecilia, Ian Tolk, Rachel Deaton, again, Aiden Zimmerman, president, head coach of D3, head coach Drew King, all our players who continue to play hockey, the woman in charge of it all, Mallory Leeds, and everybody else I might be missing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been more than a pleasure. If you want to keep up with my announcing journey, go ahead and follow me on TikTok, Charlie Sarafian, same on Instagram as well. CharlieSarafian. I'll keep posting on there. Again, for my first season announcing Tennessee hockey, it's been phenomenal, and I've been joined by a great crew up here, especially Sarah Stacy, who's brought all the graphics, everything to the team. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. We'll see you next year.